Chosen one. What has just taken place in your life is far greater than it may appear. Heaven has witnessed a decision so significant that words can hardly capture its meaning. Do not let your attention drift, because this moment carries a depth that reaches far beyond what your eyes can see. Something extraordinary has awakened within you. Something connected to the purpose that has always been waiting for the right time to unfold. You have stepped into a new level of trust and spiritual alignment, and that single step has begun removing barriers that once seemed impossible to overcome. What remained delayed is beginning to move. What appeared silent is preparing to answer. And what was hidden is drawing closer because you chose to stand in truth instead of hesitation. Listen carefully, because this moment carries greater importance than you currently understand. Walking away from it too quickly could cause you to overlook a season that has been prepared for you long before this day arrived. Nothing about this awakening happened by chance. It is part of a greater design that brings favor, guidance, protection, and growth into your path. And those blessings have already started unfolding around you. Type AMEN if you receive this message with faith. The response that has been released from heaven is beyond ordinary reasoning. And that is why everything feels so different within you. You may sense a mixture of excitement, peace, and even overwhelming emotion, because your spirit recognizes something your mind is still learning to understand. This is not confusion. It is the result of stepping into a deeper place of surrender, where faith became stronger than fear and confidence replaced uncertainty. There comes a time when life's greatest transformations happen without loud announcements. Everything appears unchanged on the outside. Yet, beneath the surface, an entirely new direction has already begun. This is one of those sacred moments. Invisible hands are arranging circumstances, opening pathways, and moving obstacles that once seemed immovable. All because your heart responded with genuine belief, whether you fully recognize it yet or not. Your decision has released a chain of events that will continue moving forward with purpose. Deep within your spirit, something came into agreement with what is true, and that agreement carries a strength that pushes back confusion, discouragement, and every force that tried to keep you from moving ahead. You are no longer standing where you once stood. Even if the world around you looks familiar, something essential has changed within you, and that inner transformation will soon begin revealing itself in every area of your life. I am moving in ways that you will soon recognize, and the evidence of this activation will begin to show in your thoughts, your peace, and your outcomes. You may feel a strange calm mixed with a rising expectation, and that is because your soul recognizes what your mind is still catching up to. Do not ignore this shift, because it is the beginning of something that will reshape your path. Right now, I ask you from the depth of love that I have for you, take a moment to like this video as a simple act of agreement and openness to what is being released into your life. This small action reflects a heart that is ready to receive and acknowledges that something meaningful is unfolding. You are not just listening. You are participating in a moment that has been set aside for you. There is a connection being formed right now, and it deserves your full attention and willingness. What is happening is personal, intentional, and deeply tied to your journey. The activation you stepped into is connected to trust, and trust is what unlocks doors that effort alone cannot open. You trusted beyond what you could see, and that trust reached me in a way that created movement on your behalf. There are things that were delayed, things that were blocked, and things that were waiting for this exact moment of alignment. Now, those things are beginning to respond because you have stepped into agreement with what I have already spoken over your life. You did not just hope, you believed. And belief carries a power that transforms reality. Type 777 to affirm your trust in God. There is a reason why you felt drawn to this moment. And it is because your spirit knew something important was about to be revealed. I am not distant from you, and I have been watching every step, every struggle, and every silent prayer that you carried in your heart. When you chose to stand firm instead of giving up, you activated a level of strength that invited my presence into your situation in a deeper way. This is not about perfection. It is about persistence and the courage to keep moving forward when it would have been easier to stop. That courage has now become the key that unlocked what you are about to receive. What has been activated is not just a blessing, it is a shift in direction that will guide you toward what was meant for you all along. You may notice changes in how you see things, how you respond to challenges, and how you feel about your future. These changes are not random. They are signs that something within you has been awakened. I am leading you into a place where your life reflects more of what I intended from the beginning. This process will unfold step by step, and each step will confirm that what you activated was real and powerful. Do not allow doubt to come back and steal what has already been set in motion. Doubt will try to whisper that nothing has changed. But you must remember what you felt in this moment and hold on to that truth. The enemy of your progress always tries to make you forget the turning point. But you must stay grounded in what you have received. You are not imagining this, and you are not alone in this journey. I am with you, guiding you, protecting you, and making sure that what has been activated continues to grow and take shape. You have entered a phase where your actions will carry more weight. Your words will hold more power, and your presence will influence more than you realize. This is not something to fear, but something to embrace with humility and confidence. I have chosen you for this moment, and your willingness to respond has confirmed that you are ready. The path ahead may still have challenges, but those challenges will not stop what has already begun. Instead, they will shape you and strengthen you as you move forward. This is how true transformation begins. Not always loud or visible at first, but steady and undeniable as time unfolds. You must stay steady in your heart, because what has begun will not stop unless you choose to walk away from it. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness, verified by 4 neuroscience labs. This technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. There are shifts happening in your mind right now, and you may notice that your thoughts are becoming clearer and less burdened by confusion. The weight that used to press on you is starting to lift, not because everything around you has changed yet, but because something inside you has been restored. I am placing strength where there was weakness, and I am filling spaces that once held fear with a quiet confidence that you cannot easily explain. This is part of what you activated. A new level of inner stability that allows you to move forward without being shaken by every obstacle. You are becoming stronger in ways that will support what is coming next. Type yes to receive miracles. What you activated also touched your future, And that means events ahead of you are already being influenced by this moment. Doors that once seemed closed are beginning to respond, and paths that looked uncertain are slowly becoming clearer. You may not see the full picture yet, but I am arranging things step by step so that when you arrive, you will recognize that this was guided. Trust is still required from you, because the process will not always reveal itself immediately. But every step you take in faith will meet what I have already prepared for you. There are people connected to your journey who will begin to shift as well, and you will notice changes in how they respond to you. Some will come closer with genuine support, while others may step back because they no longer align with where you are going. This is not loss. It is adjustment, and it is necessary for your growth. I am removing what would slow you down and bringing in what will strengthen you. This is part of the activation, a realignment of relationships that reflects the new direction you are walking in. As you continue forward, you may feel moments where doubt tries to return, especially when things do not move as quickly as you expect. That is when you must remember that what you activated is not dependent on speed, but on consistency. I am not rushing this process because what is being built must be strong enough to last. You are not being ignored or delayed. You are being developed in a way that ensures your future will not collapse under pressure. Stay patient, because patience is protecting what you are becoming. Tipana, to affirm. There is also a deeper awareness growing within you, and it will guide your decisions in ways that feel natural and steady. You will start to sense what is right for you and what is not, without needing constant confirmation from others. This clarity is part of the gift you activated, a connection that helps you walk with confidence, even when the path is unfamiliar. I am teaching you to trust what I place inside you, because that is where your guidance will come from. You will not need to depend on outside noise when you are aligned with my voice within you. What has begun will also protect you in ways you may not fully notice at first. There are things that could have gone wrong, paths that could have led to harm, and decisions that could have brought pain. But this activation is creating a covering over your life. I am redirecting you, sometimes quietly, sometimes clearly, but always with your good in mind. You may look back later and realize how many things you were kept away from without even knowing it at the time. This is part of my presence in your life. Steady and intentional. You are also entering a time where your efforts will begin to carry more results than before. Things that once felt difficult will start to respond more easily. Not because the world has changed, but because you have changed. The activation has positioned you in a place where your actions align with purpose, and that alignment creates progress. You will still need to act, to move, and to stay committed. But now your efforts will meet support that was not there before. This is how growth becomes visible, when what you do begins to produce more than it used to. Do not underestimate the importance of staying grounded in gratitude during this time. Gratitude keeps your heart open and your focus steady, allowing you to recognize what is already happening instead of only waiting for what is next. When you remain thankful, you strengthen the connection that was activated, and you allow it to expand even further. This is not about pretending everything is perfect, but about acknowledging that something real is unfolding in your life. Your awareness of this will help you stay aligned with what I am doing. There may be moments where you feel stretched, where the changes around you feel unfamiliar or even uncomfortable. This is part of growth, and it is a sign that you are moving beyond where you used to be. I am not leaving you in confusion. I am guiding you through expansion. And expansion often requires you to step into spaces you have not experienced before. Trust that you are capable of walking through this, because I am strengthening you with every step. You are not being pushed beyond your ability. You are being prepared for what you are meant to carry. Your identity is also becoming clearer, and you will begin to understand more deeply who you are and what you are meant to do. This clarity will not come all at once, but it will build steadily as you continue forward. The activation opened a path for this understanding to grow, and you will see it unfold in your thoughts, your desires, and your direction. You are not lost, even if you feel uncertain at times, because your path is being revealed piece by piece. Stay connected, stay open, and allow this process to continue shaping you. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. What you activated has also placed you in a position where your life will begin to influence others in a positive way. You may not seek this, but it will happen naturally as your growth becomes visible. People will notice your strength, your peace, and your direction, and it will inspire them in ways you may not expect. This is part of your purpose, not just to receive, but also to reflect what I have done in your life. Your story will carry meaning, and it will reach people who need to see what is possible. As you move forward, remember that this is not the end of something. It is the beginning of something much greater. What you activated is only the starting point, and there is more to come as you continue to walk in faith and trust. I am with you in every step, every decision, and every moment of this journey. You are not alone, and you are not forgotten. You are chosen and guided with care and purpose. Stay steady, because what is unfolding in your life is real, and it will continue to grow beyond what you can currently imagine. I am opening spaces that were once closed, and I am doing it in a way that builds you instead of overwhelming you. You may feel moments where everything seems to shift all at once, and then moments where things feel still, but both are part of the same process. Nothing is random in what you are experiencing now, because it is all connected to what you activated. There is a quiet rebuilding happening within you, and it is deeper than surface change. I am restoring parts of your heart that were hurt, parts of your trust that were broken, and parts of your hope that felt distant. This restoration is necessary because what is coming into your life requires a stronger and healthier version of you. You are not being taken back to who you were. You are being moved forward into who you were meant to become. This is why the process feels both comforting and stretching at the same time. Type 1212. If you trust in Jesus, you will begin to notice that your reactions are changing. And situations that once would have shaken you will not carry the same power anymore. This is a sign that your inner foundation is becoming stable, and that stability is part of the activation you released. I am anchoring you in a place where external pressure does not easily break your peace. You are learning to stand without being moved by every challenge that comes your way. This strength is not forced. It is being formed naturally as you continue walking in alignment. There are also answers coming to you, not always in loud or obvious ways, but in clarity that settles in your thoughts. You may find yourself understanding things that once confused you, or feeling certain about decisions that once felt difficult. This is my guidance working within you, helping you move forward without constant hesitation. You are not being left to figure everything out alone because I am actively guiding you through each step. Trust what settles in your heart when it aligns with peace, because that is where my voice is reaching you. As this process continues, you will see opportunities begin to appear in places you did not expect. These opportunities are not accidents. They are part of the path that opened when you activated your faith. Some will be small steps, while others may feel like major shifts. But each one will carry purpose. You do not need to chase everything, but you do need to remain open and attentive. I will make it clear what is meant for you, and you will feel the difference when something aligns. Type 222 to claim miracles. There may also be moments where you are tested, not to break you, but to confirm your growth. These tests will show you how far you have come, and they will strengthen your confidence in what has been built within you. Do not see these moments as setbacks, because they are actually proof that you are moving forward. I am allowing certain challenges so that you can recognize your own strength and remain grounded in what you have activated. Each time you stand firm, you reinforce the change that has taken place within you. You are also being prepared to handle more responsibility. And this is something that will become clearer as you continue. The activation has opened the door for greater influence, greater opportunity, and greater purpose. But with that comes the need for maturity and balance. I am shaping you in a way that allows you to carry what is coming without being overwhelmed by it. This preparation is happening quietly, but it is powerful and necessary. You are not being rushed. You are being built with care. There is a shift in how you see yourself, and this is one of the most important parts of what you activated. You are no longer defined by past failures or limitations, and you are beginning to see your worth in a new light. This change in perspective will influence every area of your life, because how you see yourself shapes how you move. I am helping you step into a version of yourself that reflects strength, purpose, and clarity. This is not pride. It is alignment with truth. What is happening now is also creating a sense of direction that will guide your next steps. You may not have every detail, but you will feel a pull towards certain actions, decisions, and paths. This is not confusion. It is guidance unfolding gradually so that you can move with confidence instead of pressure. I am not expecting you to know everything at once, only to follow what is being revealed step by step. Each step will lead to the next, and the path will become clearer as you move forward. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This sept-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You will also begin to notice a difference in how you handle waiting, because waiting will no longer feel empty. Instead, it will feel like preparation, like something meaningful is happening, even when nothing seems visible. This is part of your growth. learning to trust the process instead of rushing the outcome. I am teaching you that timing matters, and that what is built with patience lasts longer and stands stronger. You are not being left behind. You are being positioned correctly. There is also protection surrounding what you have activated, and that protection is intentional. Not everything or everyone will have access to what is being formed in your life, because not everything is meant to influence your journey. I am guarding your progress, your peace, and your direction in ways you may not always see. You may notice distance from certain things, and that distance is often a form of protection. Trust that what is being kept away is not meant to harm you. As you continue walking in this, you will feel moments of deep peace that come without explanation. These moments serve as gentle confirmation that you are exactly where you are meant to be and that heaven has never stepped away from your side. Whenever that deep sense of peace settles over you, treasure it. It is more than a comforting feeling. It is evidence that unseen things are unfolding according to a greater plan. Even if circumstances become uncertain, that quiet peace within you will continue to guide your choices and keep your heart steady. It is one of the lasting gifts released through the spiritual awakening you have embraced. Your path is unfolding with a purpose that reaches far beyond what you can currently understand. This journey is not defined only by the destination waiting ahead, but by the person you are becoming through every experience along the way. Each challenge, each lesson, and each victory is strengthening your character, so you can carry greater responsibilities with wisdom and courage. I am not simply opening doors before you, I am preparing your heart to walk through them with unwavering confidence. The work taking place within you is ongoing, and it will continue revealing itself day after day. Remain firmly rooted in the truth that has already been planted in your spirit. Refuse to let distractions, fear, or unnecessary noise pull your attention away from the direction you have been given. The spiritual awakening you have entered is genuine, and its influence will continue to deepen as long as you remain faithful to the path that has been placed before you. Never believe that you are facing this journey by yourself. You are surrounded by guidance, even when you cannot immediately recognize it. Every experience unfolding in your life is leading you toward becoming the person you were always created to be. I am expanding your understanding so you no longer wander through uncertainty, but move forward with a quiet confidence that does not depend on constant signs or repeated confirmation. There will be seasons when the road ahead is not completely clear, yet deep inside you will still possess an unshakable certainty that you are moving in the right direction. That assurance is part of the connection you have established, and it will remain with you as long as you continue walking in alignment with it. One day you will pause, look back over your journey, and realize that you have become someone entirely different from the person you once were. The fears that once defined you will have lost their power, and the strength growing within you will stand as undeniable proof of how far you have truly come. This realization may come suddenly, or it may grow slowly over time, but it will be undeniable. The fears that once controlled you will not carry the same weight, and the doubts that once stopped you will not have the same voice. I have been working within you long before this moment, but what you activated has brought that work to the surface. You are stepping into a version of yourself that reflects growth, strength, and purpose in a way that is real and lasting. Type 1010 to receive blessings. You will also begin to see that certain desires within you are changing, and what once seemed important may no longer hold the same value. This is not loss. It is refinement, and it is necessary for where you are going. I am aligning your desires with what will truly fulfill you. Not just what brings temporary satisfaction. This shift may feel unfamiliar at first, but it is leading you toward a life that carries deeper meaning. Trust that what is being removed from your focus is being replaced with something greater. In this season, you may find yourself drawn toward moments of quiet, where you feel a need to step back and reflect. These moments are not emptiness. They are connection, and they allow you to hear and understand more clearly. I am speaking to you in ways that require stillness, not noise. And that stillness will bring clarity. You do not need to rush through this process, because what is being built takes time and intention. Every moment you spend in awareness strengthens the foundation of what you have activated. As you grow in this, you will also begin to recognize patterns that no longer belong in your life. These patterns may be habits, thoughts, or even environments that once felt normal, but now feel out of place. This awareness is part of your transformation, and it gives you the power to choose differently. I am not forcing these changes on you. I am revealing them so that you can step away from what no longer serves you. This is how growth becomes real, when you actively choose what aligns with who you are becoming. Type 2222 to receive miracles. There will also be moments where you feel a sense of responsibility rising within you, a desire to do more, to be more, and to live with intention. This is not pressure. It is purpose awakening, and it is a sign that you are ready to carry what has been placed within you. I am not expecting perfection from you, only willingness and consistency. Every step you take in alignment strengthens your ability to handle what is ahead. You are not being asked to become someone else. You are being called to fully become who you already are meant to be. You may notice that your words carry more weight now, and the things you speak begin to influence your reality in a stronger way. This is part of the authority you have stepped into, and it must be handled with care. Speak with intention. Speak with truth, and avoid allowing negativity to take root in what you say. I am showing you that your voice has power, and that power must be used wisely. What you declare will begin to shape what you experience, and that is not something to take lightly. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is also a deeper sense of peace that will begin to settle in your life. Not because everything is perfect, but because you are anchored in something stronger than your circumstances. This peace is not temporary. It is a result of your connection, and it will remain even when challenges arise. You may still face difficulties, but they will not have the same effect on you as before. I am giving you stability that does not depend on what is happening around you. This is one of the greatest signs that what you activated is real. As you continue on this path, you will begin to see how everything is coming together in ways you did not expect. Situations that once felt disconnected will begin to make sense, and you will see how each moment has led you to where you are now. Nothing has been wasted. Not your struggles, not your waiting, and not your effort. I have been using every part of your journey to prepare you for this point. Now you are beginning to see the result of that preparation. There will be opportunities for you to step forward in ways that may feel unfamiliar, but they will also feel right. These opportunities are not random. They are aligned with the direction you are being led in. Do not hold back out of fear, because fear is no longer your guide. You have been given the strength to move forward, and you must trust that strength. Each time you step forward, you confirm the change that has taken place within you. You will also begin to notice that your energy is different, and people will sense it, even if they cannot explain it. This is not something you need to prove or display. It will naturally show in how you carry yourself. Your presence will reflect the peace, clarity, and strength that have been formed within you. This is part of your influence, and it will impact those around you in ways you may not fully see. You are becoming a reflection of what has been placed inside you. There may still be moments where you feel uncertain, and that is part of being human. But those moments will not define you. You now have something within you that is stronger than uncertainty, and that is what will guide you forward. I am not removing every challenge from your path, but I am equipping you to face them with confidence. You are not the same person you were before, and that difference will continue to grow. What you activated is not fading. It is expanding. This is not something you have to force, because it is flowing from what you activated, and it is becoming part of who you are. I am not asking you to carry this alone, because I am walking with you in every step, strengthening you where you need it most. You are not drifting anymore. You are being guided with intention, even in moments that seem ordinary. There will be times when you pause and feel a deep sense of gratitude rise within you. Even without a clear reason, this feeling is not random. It is a reflection of your spirit, recognizing what has changed and what is being built. I am opening your heart to see beyond what is visible, to understand that there is more happening than what you can measure with your eyes. This awareness will help you stay grounded, especially when you face moments that try to shake your confidence. Gratitude will keep you aligned with the truth of what is unfolding in your life. Type 777 2. You may also begin to notice that your patience is growing, and situations that once made you restless will not affect you in the same way. This is a sign that your inner strength is becoming stable, and that stability allows you to move through life without being overwhelmed by every delay. I am teaching you that not everything needs to happen immediately, and that what takes time often carries deeper value. You are learning to trust the process instead of rushing the outcome. And that trust is part of the foundation you have built. This will protect you from making decisions that come from pressure instead of clarity. As you continue forward, you will see that your focus is becoming sharper, and distractions that once pulled your attention will begin to lose their hold. This is not because the world has changed, but because you have changed and your priorities are becoming clearer. I am helping you direct your energy toward what truly matters, so that your efforts produce meaningful results. You will begin to feel a sense of purpose in your actions, even in tasks that once felt routine. As this transformation continues, you will notice a new sense of balance settling into your daily life. Your steps will become more intentional, your decisions more peaceful, and your heart less driven by confusion. At the same time, a quiet work of healing is taking place deep within you, reaching places you may have avoided for years. Those hidden wounds are being brought into the light, not to reopen pain, but to restore every part of you with compassion and purpose. True healing cannot be hurried. And that is why each step is unfolding with patience and perfect care. There may be moments when old emotions unexpectedly return, even feelings you believed had disappeared long ago. Do not mistake this for moving backward. It is simply the final release of burdens that no longer belong in your life. What is being healed today will no longer have the power to control your tomorrow. Every layer that falls away creates room for greater peace, stronger faith, and deeper freedom. Type 111 if you are ready to embrace this transformation. As these changes continue, you will discover a different kind of confidence growing within you. It will not demand attention or seek recognition. Instead, it will remain calm, unwavering, and deeply rooted. This confidence comes from understanding that your life is connected to a purpose far greater than human approval. You will no longer measure your worth by the opinions or expectations of others, because you will finally recognize the value that has always existed within you. That realization will release you from the exhausting need to constantly prove yourself. Instead of changing who you are to fit into places that diminish your value, you will begin choosing environments that honor your true identity. You will walk with honesty, peace, and quiet assurance, knowing that authenticity carries far more strength than pretending to be someone you were never meant to become. Have you noticed how many people are talking about the billionaire brainwave, according to a respected neuroscientist? It was uncovered through a confidential program inspired by research connected to the CIA. This simple 7-second practice, reportedly examined by 4 neuroscience laboratories, is said to help synchronize your thinking with greater financial opportunities. Many who have explored it claim they have replaced constant stress with a more abundant lifestyle, enjoying beautiful homes, luxury vehicles, and the freedom to travel wherever they desire. Because this information may not remain available for long, now could be the best time to learn more. If you are curious about the discovery, check the link provided in the video description and the pinned comments before access is no longer available.